Alrighty, everybody, what's going on? How are we? Welcome into the stream. Sorry about being like 5 minutes late, but I was made aware. Where's the stream? There we are. There we are. I had goofed somewhere in my Thornton Hills Zoo. Last episode, I uploaded the wrong file to the chat and everything, so I was made aware of that, so I had to quickly fix that and everything. So yeah, anyways, regardless, we're back here in Flight Sim. Welcome on in, everyone. Hopefully we're all having a good Saturday so far. So today we're going to, hopefully I updated the yeah, we're flying over Pennsylvania theme parks. Yep, that's what we're doing. Excuse me. Yep, we're gonna fly over some Pennsylvania theme parks. So for those of you who don't know, Pennsylvania is home to a number of world-class and historical and awesome theme parks there, including we have Kennywood, there's Idlewild, where is it? We have Lakemont, Hershey Park, Knoebels, Dorney Park. Is there a few more? Is there another one? Let's see. I think that's some of the big ones in there. I think I missed one or two perhaps, but those are the main ones that we're going to go and see. Those are the kind of big ones. And then we're also going to go into New Jersey just a little bit. We're going to go take a look at Six Flags Great Adventure as well. So we're going to go from West Pennsylvania and again kind of start and look at Kennywood first, and then go to Idlewild. That looks like we'll go to Lakemont, Knoebels, Hershey Park, Dorney Park, and then over to Six Flags Great Adventure. That will be our flight plan today. Hopefully we get through all of it. We should be able to, but I do need to be wrapped up at noon today because we have a big day. We, being my wife and I and our doggo, have kind of a big day planned out. So I have to be done at noon so I can get going on some of that fun stuff there. But yeah, we should have enough time to kind of get through a little bit there. So let's go ahead and set up the flight. Unfortunately, didn't have enough time to set up beforehand, but it'll go nice and quick. I finally have 2 screens now, which I know a lot of you are like, well, duh. But yeah, finally have 2 screens now. Didn't have that for a while there. So yeah, it's making copying and pasting coordinates and stuff like that really easy. Looks like we can start probably, well, actually we'll just start at this coordinate here, which this is going to be Kennywood. So we're gonna make this our departure, and we'll just start from there. So we'll start there, and then we're gonna go to Idlewild. Some of these might not pop up because some of these are like, again, really historical, like, or like older kind of theme park amusement parks there, so some of them might be kind of small to the point where they won't pop up that well, but we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully they do. Hopefully they, oh, we have to make an arrival. I forgot. So actually our arrival is going to be Great Adventure. Just realized it scrolls out when I'm trying to scroll out on when I'm trying to scroll down Google Maps. It scrolls the game over here out. Yes, we're gonna make Great Adventure our arrival point. That will show up. That's a big enough and been around long enough and all that fun stuff theme park. So that will be our arrival. That's probably one of the ones I'm more excited to see, not gonna lie. I think that one will be pretty fun to see. So that's, yeah, there we go, custom is our arrival. Okay, so in between there, the first stop again is gonna be Idlewild. Idlewild. I don't know much about that theme park, but I do know it is, I'm pretty sure it's historical. Again, almost like, I feel like every single park in Pennsylvania is at least a little bit historical. Copy that over. There we go. Yeah, it's going way quicker when I have 2 screens. It was driving me crazy when I didn't have 2, especially with Planet Zoo and building and stuff like that. The worst, the absolute worst to have to build with. Oh my gosh, my cat is trying to like open the window. I feel like right now. What are you doing, dude? All right, do Lakemont right now. Yeah, especially speaking of 2 screens in Planet Zoo, like especially with the Brookfield Zoo recreation. Oh my gosh, that is that was torture before having the 2nd screen here. Doing a recreation like that, I just feel like I have to get it exactly correct, kind of thing, or in a certain way or whatever. Having to alt tab between the 2 screens is the worst in the world. Oh. This is for Knoebels, which is a bucket list park for me. Yeah, Pennsylvania just has like so many bucket list parks. I know that who's oh, Fisherman. Wow, I can't believe I blinked on his name, but Fisherman is a good friend of the channel and everything. He was going to do him and his significant other were going to do a Pennsylvania trip over the summer before everything hit the fan. Whoops. And that was I want to do something like that. That would be so much fun, just go to Pennsylvania and kind of travel around the state and stuff like that and visit all the different theme parks. And then after this, after today we already did Japanese theme parks, we did the Florida theme parks. So we have the Europe theme parks next week. I chose to do those next week because our base couldn't make it today, and they actually made out a Europe theme park, like Land of Horses. No, it's okay. They made out a theme park kind of a Europe theme park trip. There we go. I can spit it out. So I want them to be here for it, and they couldn't make it this week, so I was postponing that to next week and do the Pennsylvania thing today. And then after that, I can't remember. I think that might have been... Oh, then we have California theme parks. And then after that, I want to start looking at some zoos. I think we can maybe go and see, like, I don't know, maybe Chester Zoo or something like that. Just, I don't know, other kind of big zoos around. We'll see what those are all about there. What's up, because if you fly over Cedar Point right now, will you be able to see me? Only if you jump really high, probably. Are you at Cedar Point? Are you at the point? And then, yeah, we'll go to Six Flags Great Adventures, our ending point. Cool. Okay, so here's our flight plan. That is what it's going to be. Kind of different. It works. All right, let's go ahead and pick our plane. Actually, I like that plane. That's the best plane, I think. Do you think? Sounds good. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pause that. Get the chat up. The Chattanooga up. I'm waving to the sky like an idiot. You can't miss me. Oh, there you are. Wait. So wait, Cedar Point would be... There's Detroit, there's Toledo, there's Cleveland. So wait, Cedar Point would be like here-ish? Hi! All right, here we go. So Pennsylvania theme parks. Wait for the gate to open. Nice, put me on speakerphone so I can yell at everyone for a little bit. What's up, suckers? Haha. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a sucker because I'm not at Cedar Point. I want to be. Next year. Next year. It's going to be like theme park redemption for me. Because I didn't go to any this year. That's okay. That's okay. So I think this is going to start us just like in the air. I don't even think we're going to take off. I think that's kind of what's going to happen. I'm on speaker. Hey, everybody. Nobody go to Steve first. Everyone go ride Wicked Twister first. It's the best ride in the park. Everyone knows that. Anyone that doesn't ride Wicked Twister first is a noob. All right, so where do we pop up at? Ooh, I think that's oh, we're right over heckin' whatever that park is called. Kennywood? I think it's Kennywood. Wicked Twister is pretty underrated. I mean, you know, instead of one twisty do, like most of those launch, was it an Intamin launch? Whatever. It does two. Nobody go ride Maverick or Steve. Very well known to be the worst rides in the park that no one really likes, so everyone go ride everything else. Alright, so we're looking for, and I think it's right over here. Yeah, I think we're looking for Kennywood first. I should have kept the map up, shouldn't I? Our pinpoints. You have ADA pass today, so no access passes, no worries. Oh, really? That's for like, was a handicap, right? That's like the ultimate one. I believe we look. Oh, there it is. It's right there. We did, yeah. We looked at this one before, and I think I crashed or something, and then we stopped the stream. So, but yeah, I believe that is Kennywood right there, or it's a mine. Yep. You can see some coasters, some rubber coasters. I just always remember from pictures of their different coasters and stuff, seeing big like steel mills in the background and stuff like that. Nice. All right. You can definitely make out a lot of the coasters. Yeah, I can't wait until like some of the oops. I gotta turn that engine back on. And when some of the mod packs are done, so we can go check out Cedar Point and like actual detailed glory and stuff like that. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and head to the next place, which I need to actually load up where it is because I can't remember. So let's get. Oh god, the plane's going straight up in the air. Alright, so I'm going to get this on autopilot, and I need to pull up my El Mapa to see how far away our next area is, our next park is. You're in there like swimwear, there you go. Is there a big running of the bulls? Or wait, do they like space it out? Like, aren't parks like, don't they like space out their openings now or something so that they like don't jam-pack people in or something? I don't know. Turn the AP on. Turn the flight director on. Turn, oh god, we're itching like crazy. Turn, where's the nav on? There we go. Level on. What's the plane doing? Whoa, I'm not doing this. Is the autopilot. This is the direction the autopilot was like, yeah, this seems like a good way to go. What is it doing? There you go. Yeah, definitely, bud. Have a good one. We'll talk at you later. Okay, I don't understand what the autopilot is doing right now. Oh. Okay, there it goes. It was just a little, I probably put it into a confused state there. Alright, so now that it is doing that, it should get us straight. Let me load up Google Maps again to see how far out, roughly. Pittsburgh approach Delta Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha 5,500 feet. Air Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha Pittsburgh approach continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92. Alright, so I'm over Pennsylvania. So we just went from, we're at Pittsburgh, so let's see what's next here. Parks. So next would be Idlewild, which I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell where that is, to be honest. Does it, let's see, does it show up on V? Does it show up like as a point? Yes, it does. Okay. So that's helpful. There's sometimes when I load into this, I notice that it doesn't load the points in. So, I'm glad it did this time. All right. I like that the guy does the automatic radio comms now. There's definitely like talking way a lot more than I normally would do on here. Alright, let's start to set the altitude and stuff, because I would like to maybe get a little bit lower. Where are we at now? Oh, we're going higher. Go down to like 3,500. 3,500 sounds good. Alright. Should be the next place not too long. Overspeed. Oh yeah, because I'm going down. That would make sense. I wish you could turn that off. I kind of wish you could turn it off. That's okay. I will abide. Let's go up. So is this Arnold Palmer Regional? Oh my gosh, is this like, can we get some tea? I would love to get some Arnold Palmer right now. Actually, speaking of, while we're doing this, I am gonna go grab a drink real quick, because we'll be back before we get to our destination. Oh, you know what I realized? I totally didn't advertise that we were live. Should probably do that. Alright, looks like we're about to approach Idlewild as well. Again, I don't know how well it's going to show up or anything, but we will see. So it should be right underneath of us. Let's see. That's probably it right there. I'm going to go off autopilot for just a hot second. We'll slow the plane down to... circle back around real quick. Do like a barrel roll. Just like some weird like mountain thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a coaster. Let's get this out of the way for now. That it's trying to load or what, but there's definitely some, I think it's supposed to be like a mountain kind of thing, as you can see my other ones off in the distance here as well. But that's definitely a little park there. Oh, there, it loaded in. I see a water park, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. There's like a water park right over there, part of it. I don't see any coasters though. Might not have any. Oh yeah, that's kind of, it only loads in when you go over like that. Interesting. So yeah, it's again, it looks like there's I think a carousel cover. Teeny tiny little park, but Pennsylvania is full of those little teeny tiny historical little parks, so. Cool, alright, let's go ahead and continue on. I'll turn the autopilot back on here. go. All right, so next up is gonna be, I think it's gonna be Lakemont. Just another one of those itty bitty ones that are, yeah, that I don't really know much about. Oh, it kind of stopped my flight plan there. I don't know what the last ticker on there is going to be that we're going to see, but I don't think it finished out going to Great Adventure. Bummer! And it didn't put my custom tracker on there. See, that's so weird that it puts a custom little thingy there, but then it doesn't tell me where my other custom points are, and it just kind of ends it right there. What are you gonna do? So you know what? Because this is gonna be like flying blind if it doesn't load my points. We're gonna play Planet Zoo. I know I'm supposed to do flying on Saturdays, but I just have a really big inkling to play Planet Zoo, so that's just kind of what we're gonna do. So yeah, I know I just kind of hyped up like flying Pennsylvania theme parks and blah 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 blah, and I'm all over the place. But yeah, I just really want to play Planet Zoo right now, so we're gonna switch over the stream to Planet Zoo. Yeah, let me go and quit this out, and we're gonna build in. We might build in Thornton Hills Zoo because I have this idea I want to do in Thornton Hills Zoo. Even though next week is not Thornton Hills Zoo week, it is Brookfield Zoo. I just have this idea I want to put right next to Wyatt's new aquarium, and I think it'll fit in really, really well. So yeah, we're gonna switch everything up. I gotta switch over all my OBS stuff and all that. Let's see, go here. There we go. I gotta change my stream over, and we're gonna call this Live Building in Thornton Hills Zoo. Planet Zoo live stream. Okay, yeah, I know I'm all over the place, but oh, I need to get a my information here for a Planet Zoo video to put in the description. Go. I'll change the thumbnail to whatever my last thumbnail was, or some random picture of Planet Zoo that I have saved. Yeah, we'll do one of the aquarium because the aquarium looks thick. There we go. Okay, saved. Cool. Yep. And that's how we do it. Except I just dinged everyone that was on Discord that we were doing flight sim. Oh, well, it'll be a pleasant surprise if they come in. I guess that's what it'll be. So, hey, Crocs, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. You came just in time for me to switch the stream over, so don't mind me as I do that real quick. I just need to get a... Oops, refresh that. Let me load Thornton Hills as I do that, because it takes... Thornton Hills is starting to take just a little bit of time now to get shareable. Like, there we go. Limited. Now you can just... Yeah, Thornton Hills Zoo is starting to take a little bit of time to load up now, which is understandable and totally fine, but yeah. All right, do that, attach a picture. All right, I'm almost done. Then I can pay attention a little bit more to what's going on. Let's add a picture there. And boom. Okay. Super tweeted, super social media'd. It's great. It's fantastic. Let me, yep, I'll keep that up. But let me bring up the reference photo that I needed to get, which was from the, I think it was the, see, I typed in zoo attractions last night, and I think it's from the Minnesota Zoo that we're going to take reference from there. Doing fine. Oh, good, good, good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, we were just playing, so I don't know how long you've been hanging out and chilling, but we were playing some flight sim there, flying over Pennsylvania theme parks, and then I just really want to play yeah, I just really want to build in Thornton Hills Zoo. So I just kind of stopped flying in the middle of it, and here we are. But yeah, I need to find that attraction that I wanted to put. Maybe it was in the Louisville Zoo. No, I don't think so. Splash Park was an idea that I had. I just realized there's no music going on either right now, is there? So it's a little bit quiet and awkward. It'll happen. It'll happen. It might be the Minnesota Zoo. If y'all haven't already, do be sure to check out the latest episode. Oh, that's why. The latest episode of Thornton Hills Zoo, where you can check out all of the awesomeness that is the Sheets Aquarium built by Mr. Wyatt Andrews there. Intact with, full with interior and everything. But yeah, you can also download this file. You can download Thornton Hills Zoo as it looks right now. Just like this. You can download it. It's on the latest episode there of Thornton Hills Zoo. There we go. That's the, about 13. And yeah, if you want to take a walk around and look around everything in detail and all that, you can go ahead and download the latest file on the YouTube video there. So, all right. So what we're going to look at today is, ooh, the choppiness. So we're going to pause it first. We're going to look over here. And I think my general idea, I've been watching for like 10 minutes. I'm watching 2 streams at once though, so it might be a little slow here. No, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. Keyboard Keeper, what's the attraction? I've been to both zoos you mentioned. Maybe I can help. I have to, it's the children's, like, oh, I think this is it. Oh yeah, the Handful Family Wildwoods. I want to make something like that. So it looks like it's a like children's play area, like interactive educational children's play area. That looked cool. And I think Woodland Adventure at the Minnesota Zoo as well. Yeah, that also looked cool. So maybe a mixture of the Woodland Adventure and the Wild Trail kind of mixed together. Or Wild Woods would be kind of neato speedo. I don't know if it would take up this entire area. Oh, yeah. No, it probably wouldn't take up this entire area. Probably split it in half right here and actually have like a pathway coming right out here, another one right out there, another one right out there. And then like have a thing over here. I don't know, maybe like a ropes course. Maybe just make this all like in a big, like an attraction area. And yeah, have half of it be like a Wild Woods, like interactive educational children's play area, and then like a ropes course over here. Big ambitions. Let's first get this pooper out of here. That's numero uno on the list, is take the pooper out of the area. We do need a pooper over here though, don't we? Don't have one, so kind of need it. However, it doesn't really fit the aesthetic. I mean, yeah, it does. It's just kind of the general aesthetic. We're gonna place it over here for now, just for the nowskis. All right, so let me get some reference photos up. Yeah, Minnesota Zoo sounds familiar. Sounds a lot like the zoo Knoxville's Kids Cove. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I believe Brookfield Zoo as well has something like in their petting zoo area. Like, so yeah. You know, most like. Let's see. That's a nice image. That might be a good one to go off of. Let's see. Woodland Adventure. There's a, oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So what kind of animal theme is this? So I mean, it doesn't have to be like always straight up animal theme. I guess it'd be, ideally you'd think of like a story, quote unquote, to go with, like, even though it's a kids interactive area, again, made for kids, like even Woodland Adventure, I think there's like a little description for it. Let me see here. That the zoo put out. An interactive nature-based play area located, okay, but interactive nature-based area located off the zoo Central Plaza. Hey, like mine. Central Plaza. Children can connect with the great outdoors by discovering sculptures of animals and natural objects, explore hollow tree holes, and climb on suspension bridges, nets, tunnels, and slides. Woodland Adventures features a Minnesota theme and 4,800 square feet of exciting nature elements for children's 3 to 12, including. So there's not really, I guess, like an overall like animal theme. It just says like, you know, it's just a natural Minnesota theme. So that's fair. So this zoo is set in like northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. So we could just do like that same kind of thing, right? You know, just like the woodland theme or whatever. It would totally work out 100%. Cool. So I'm gonna have it start right here-ish. We're gonna have like a plaza right through here. I don't even know if we're gonna have, why would I even have paths? Let's just make like do this thing. Let's just do this and just lay down the law or plaster walls that are about the same color. This is where a color picker would be fantastic. Oh, that's not level. That's not level. That would be very, very hard to funk with. Like, we might be able to sneak some paths underneath here for guests to actually go back in here. Like, and we'll put, I don't know, like a vending machine, you know, like something like that to get guests to kind of walk back there. Murphy, hush. Hey, stop barking at the wind. I promise it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we might like put a, I don't know, or maybe like a small exhibit animal or something back here, and we'll see if we can sneak paths. But my initial thought going into this is funk paths, basically. So just funk paths. That looks pretty good, so hopefully that's good. Yeah, it'll be raised up a little bit, but that's still pretty close. All right, let's see. That's pretty good. I mean, dang. What if we switch it out for the I forget that they recently made it so we can change the concrete color. It doesn't have that asphalt texture, does it? No, I'll just go with the regular one because it has more size options. Oh, I can feel a sneeze coming on. If I sneeze, I apologize. It's that season, though. It is the season of changing. Okay, there we go. Ah, see, it's already off. I knew it was too. Somehow it's already off. It's the 3D gizmo can just go a little berserk sometimes. All right, so we are gonna make like again like a little kind of entrance plaza to it. Nothing too grandiose or big. Actually, that's probably good right there. And yeah, not really funking with in-game paths if we don't need to. Just from my recent Brookfield Zoo build where I was doing Pinniped Point, that was just horrendous. I don't know what to, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, I thought so. So yeah, if I don't have to mess with paths or anything, I just kind of won't now. Ew! I mean, Eben. Same thing. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Speaking of you, I have to watch your cheetah? No, lion. Lion, right? Yeah, you ate lion. Your lion habitat build in that one zoo where the people are in right after this stream. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm excited to see your build there. I saw your teaser photos last night, and I was like, ooh, woo. Lion and cheetah. Okay. Oh, good to hear, dude. Good to hear. Yeah, welcome into the stream. I was doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then in the middle of it, I was like, nah. I just kind of, after seeing Wyatt build this aquarium, I was just like, I have to play Planet Zoo and like try and be at least half as good as he is and build something. You know how you just like feed off people's build energy kind of thing? You're just like, give me your build energy and let me thrive. This might even be a little bit too much. Yeah, that's actually a bit better. So now my next thing is I need to make, and it's probably gonna be easy, but it might not be. It might be shitty. I want to make that like, why is English so hard? And I've been speaking it for 31 years. Like the recycled ground texture. You know, like the recycled bark or like mulch that they use in like playgrounds and stuff like that. And I believe I could just, you know, probably plop down. Well, no, not really, because what I'm thinking is different colored ones. Because I mean, sure, you could do this, and that's like mulch. But the one I'm thinking of, it's like black mulch sometimes, and sometimes it's like purple and like white. And again, it's like old tires, like car tires, that are ground up and then made into like bark and mulch. I don't know if we have a texture that would really portray that. And it's not a big deal because there's definitely viable options if not, but it would be sick if I could just kind of stumble upon something like, you know, what if this, is it bumpy? Are you bumpy? No, you're flat. If you were in the Australia pack, you'd be bumpy. Like rubber, yeah, Crocs, you might be right. Actually, I have two screens now. I'm just gonna rubber asphalt. Yeah, it literally might be called something like that. Rubberized asphalt, Wikipedia. Rubberized asphalt concrete, RAC, also known as asphalt rubber or just rubberized asphalt, is noise-reducing pavement material that consists of regular asphalt concrete. No! No. Okay, what if it's that rubber stuff at kids' playground that's mushy? That's literally what I typed in, and it came up with recycled rubber mats. It actually knew what I was talking about. Google, you beautiful son of a bitch. Because you know why? Because there's people that actually type to Google like that. So Google engineers have to actually, yeah. But yeah, it's actually called rubber playground flooring and surfacing. How does poured rubber playground? How much does poured rubber playground cost? Yeah, so poured rubber playground. You could use one of the temple pieces, but turn it upside down. It's the big piece with markings on the front, but flat at the back. I think I actually know what you're talking about. From the South America pack, isn't it in like a weird spot, like structural props? It's just rubber asphalt, right? It's just a fancy way of saying rubber asphalt. You could use one of the temple pieces, but turn it upside down. It's the big piece with markings on the front, but flat at the back. Okay, I don't think it's here. I think it's... Bless you. But I'm almost positive it's from the South America pack. The South America pack. It's the South America pack. This. I'll send a picture on Discord. Oh my god. You've been sending me pictures on Discord. You can't change the pic. Oh wait, this one you can though. I forgot. This one you can change. So temple wall decorated panel, 01 painted. Bammo, with it. Eben and I, bam, making stuff happen. Yeah, that's right. Because the color textures for this are freaking dope. You can do some like, yeah, you can like make it base. No, I want to base it probably black. But then isn't the secondary color like a mixture thing? Oh man, that was like a translucent kind of thing where we had one of those in Planet Coaster. They had like translucent colors where they like mix together. You had like 4 of them down here, and you could mix them together, and they like bleed together and stuff. It was thick. What does this do? Does it just change the front? Oh yeah, it does. But what if we? Just hold on. Just everyone, shut up. Shut up. No. So we'll just do it the original way. Okay, everyone can yell at me now. There we go. Bam. Just go under it. There we go. Okay, good. This is the first time I've listened to the Planet Zoo soundtrack since, like, Prob's beta. And it really makes me want to listen to the Planet Coaster soundtrack. So, take that for what it's worth. Micah! What's up, Micah? How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Uh-oh. I don't want you to do that. Let's go back. Combat Wombat, yo, our Red Apes exhibit is coming along very well in Zootin. Ooh, nice. Be sure, or have you already? I was gonna say, be sure to update us with some pictures when you can, because we always are down to see pictures of the update. All right, so this will be the general entrance area of the kids zone. We need to think of a name for the kids zone too. Definitely need to think of a name for it. Hello, thank you. Hello. Are you heading out?
Yep.
Okay. My brother sent me a text message. It's a hockey text. That's always good. Chibita, I'm going to San Diego Zoo later. And are you really? That's freaking sweet. Have you been to the San Diego Zoo before? I have never been there before, but I would love to go. I would love it. And happy birthday, of course. It's a horse, of course. And we'll have it expand out this way, just like a wee bit like that, and a wee bit like whap, and a little bit of whap. Maybe not a little bit of whap. You remember? Oh, so you've been at least once or twice. Nice. Yeah, no, I'd love to go there, and just San Diego in general, I guess, to start. San Diego is one of the few California cities I would actually like to go see. Because don't you have like the battleships, or like the port, right, where all the battleships and subs and stuff dock? I think that would be cool. So, let's see. I need to put chat down for just a second so I can see my reference photo. My reference photo. Yeah, for those of you just joining in, we are building something based off of the Minnesota Zoo called Woodland Adventure. It's a kids' interactive educational play area, basically. So we're roughly going off of that. Okay. So let me take some of... Honestly, I might use... this. All right, bye, babe. Love you. Yeah, you know what? That one will work fine. And then we need a little sign over the top of it, which we'll do an in-game one for now. Maybe. Homeowner. Okay. So just use this as like a template basically to make a curved sign across here, and then we'll replace it. And this will be called, I don't know what yet. Probably like Northwoods Adventure. Yep, that's it. That's the one right there. That's what it's gonna be called. Nice and simple. Cool, and then we need to use a custom font to write that out. Whose custom font? Who has a small enough custom font that we can use here? How big is Ricey's font? Too big. Hopefully there's a small enough custom font. I know there's some really teeny tiny ones. I'm almost positive I have them all downloaded. Yeah, here's Suicide. Oh my gosh. That's actually too small. Hey dear, how's it going, buddy? Welcome into Thornton Hills Zoo. Yeah, it's too big as well. I know there's gonna be like a middle ground here. I know there's gonna be a middle ground font. And I'm pretty sure, unless there's been some ones that came out really recently, I'm pretty sure I have all of the best fonts that are out there, basically. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Ooh, this might be the one. Except you can't recolor it, but we can work with that. Yeah, these will be fine. Okay. All right, now the fun part. It's so nice that you're back with Planet Zoo. Oh, thanks, Frederick. Yeah, no, it's definitely nice to be back there. Yeah, I had a little break during the summer, but definitely feeling the motivation and the fun in the game again, right? Definitely. Ooh, you know what? This will work out. I just have to cover it up afterwards. There we go. But yeah, this build, I feel like I have so much to I feel like so much to live up to, because I haven't built in Thornton Hills. This is my first time in like probably 2-ish weeks, 3 weeks. Because yeah, you know, Carlos and this might look dumb. I just realized this might look dumb. This is gonna look dumb. We still do it, but it might look dumb. But yeah, Carlos and Wyatt had the zoo for the last few weeks there, so this is my first time really building in the zoo in a while there. And I gotta come back with, you know, we gotta come back big. Hey, thanks for likes on Twitter and everything. Appreciate y'all very, very much. Always helps out the channel. Get exposure there, which is always nice. Can't tell if this is gonna look good or bad because it looks they're very straight letters, unlike the font that's on the sign right now. There we go. So what is everybody building in Planet Zoo right now? It's got to be more interesting than what I'm doing. Yeah. I love doing custom fonts because in the end it looks way, way better, but the process getting there can sometimes be a bit of a bummer. I've definitely purposefully shortened words or like thought of like different ways to say something on a sign because I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to do that all in custom fonts. But yeah, what's everyone building right now? Nothing in Zoo right now. You doing that project with I won't, or yeah, I don't know if they've told anyone else, but wait, what? What did Planet Zoo give out? Oh, I think that's just the RCT3 stuff. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Just trying out Planet Coaster. Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha. Well, dude, Planet Coaster's like a fun game. They have like this thing called TMTK. You should definitely check it out. I'm sure you already have. Just beware, and I know I'm talking to someone who knows way more about modding and stuff than I do, but just beware of some of the stuff on the mod workshop, or on the TMTK workshop. It's not even mods, just, yeah. Because some of that stuff is straight up dog shit. I mean, the tool's been out now for, what? Probably over a year now or something, so I'm sure everything's been weeded out as far as bad files or bad whatever go, but when that first came out, oh my god, just some absolute dog shit. And not as far as like content goes, just as far as it was like how it was made. Like you get it inside your park and you'd be like, oh my god, why is my game just slowed down to like 5 FPS? Same for, yeah, right. It's just super, exactly. It's, I should have said that first. Like, it's not that it's bad looking. A lot of it's great looking, actually. But then you look and you're like, wait. This is a statue. Like, just a regular, like, marble statue. And it's 35 gig, or megabytes or whatever? It's like, wait. Partner. Let's talk about this for just a second. I know that file size like that isn't always everything, but it's like, hold on. Whoa. Some of the stuff you look at it, you're just like, You need some milk. Yeah, like, and that was like right when the game kind of first came out, and there were a lot of people, I won't obviously name names or anything like that, but they were just some content creators who wanted, like, some of them, some people got into it who are content creators and are really good at it. Picked up like what is it, like Blender and yada yada, you know, the different design programs. They picked it up really well, and then other people don't know what the word baking is, probably, or like what that even means, because it just be like, whoa dude, this is like Again, like a 30 megabyte download for like a statue or like a wheelchair or something. It's like, whoa, no, 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 no. Looks nice, yeah. Will I ever download it? Fuck no. And a lot of this is gonna look, hold on, I forgot. I can kind of let's look here before I keep going. Is this looking janky as oofta? I mean, okay, so I need to put I need to put something behind it, obviously. I didn't really think that far ahead. I don't think about stuff ahead of time when I build. What do y'all think I am? Like, good at this game? I just throw shit down and hope it looks good. Or if I had to have a reference photo. Oh yeah, this is what I was wanting to get. No reference photo equals good luck for me. Not all the time, but most of the time that's actually pretty true. Oh, that was my big fears because I can't change the color of it, that it might get a little bit, I don't know, it kind of looks all right with like the, no, it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't really look good at all. I'm gonna just make a custom sign not based on the curvature of it, because I do want this sign like that probably. But we're just gonna kind of rearrange the letters just a little bit so they don't look like a 3-year-old threw up a bunch of magnetic letters onto the refrigerator in the kitchen. Kind of looks like that a bit. Hold health for review. Toves, did you swear again? If you throw enough shit, something will eventually look good. Yeah, exactly. Jeez, YouTube, it's okay. You can say the S word. We're more than 30 seconds into my video. We can swear now. But right, yeah, no, that's my advice for a lot of people. They're just like, oh, how do you, ever get stuff that looks decent, yada yada. I'm just like, stopping your build in the middle of it is a good way to no, you're fine. That's actually my reminder that for about a month in a row now, I forget to, after the stream, look at my bot settings for YouTube because they're way too stingent. Way too stingent. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's only the first 30 seconds that you have to care. I learned that like a month ago or whatever, that you really only have to care about the first 30 seconds, and then after that the bot doesn't mind anymore. Yeah, no, it doesn't care if I swear verbally, but the bot will yell at you if you type it out. Because it's a hypocrite is what it is. It's a goddamn hypocrite. I'm just gonna move this out of the way right now because it's kind of there we go. Yeah, we're gonna rename it Hypocrite Bot. Yeah, I don't know if the black is gonna work. I think that's just kind of what it is. However, we could accent it behind it with like white over the, covering up a little bit of the board. I don't know. Like some of this shit. Like this shit right here. Do a little bit of that. I mean, I could maybe vibe with it. We even like mess it up so it looks all like wobbly doubly. For the sake of theming. Yeah, you know what? Funk it. We're gonna do that. Super poke that. Let's do it. Blammo. All right. This is gonna work well. Hey, Cypress. Nice to catch you live again. I won't be here for too long, but it's absolutely always good to see you, buddy. Yeah, no, we were. I was originally doing Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's the word. And I was having it okay with that. We were flying over Pennsylvania theme parks, and then I didn't want to do that anymore. Just to put it pretty plain and simple. I probably mispronounced your name, I just realized too. So what section are you working on today? Today we're working next door to the new aquarium build that Wyatt just gave us. So we are right next to the, and I still can't believe this is in the zoo. Like, you ever just like, yeah, I just can't believe this is in the zoo still. Same with Carlos's build as well. Like the stuff that Carlos did over here. Like, I can't believe that this is in the zoo. Okay. But yeah, we're working on this plot of land over here. And what we're doing is, if you want to look it up for what reference I'm going off of, I am looking at Woodland Adventure from the Minnesota Zoo, which is a basically an educational interactive play area for kids, well, adults too as well. So yeah, we're making like an interactive play area in the zoo there. So, and that's not going to take up the whole area because this is a pretty dang big plot of land. I actually told Wyatt that he could take up this whole plot of land if he needed to, and I mean, it just kind of shows off how big the area is and how unrealistic those expectations were, because yeah, he only filled up about half of it, which is completely fine. So we're really going to fill up half of this here with the interactive play kid area right around here, and then maybe do like a ropes course over this way, or maybe some other kind of animal-based attraction. But I kind of figures that since this is we're working off the center point of the zoo, this fucking reindeer keeps escaping. There's gonna be a lot of attractions in this area. Over here's gonna be a petting zoo. Not sure what's going over here. Definitely open for options over here. So yeah, and same thing with over here and over here. Just need to fill in these little areas with little like kind of attractions and maybe like a few more exhibits and habitats, but we're kind of wrapped up ish for animal habitats. So Cypress doesn't matter much to me. Right on. I switch in between either one depending on the day. I feel that, right? It's like, okay, I woke up on this side of the bed and didn't have coffee, so Cypress. I understand that. So, but yeah, that's why I was looking last night for references. I'm starting to look into more attractions in zoos because I kind of realized that that's what I'm missing a lot of. We have a good amount of animal habitats and themed sections and stuff, but it kind of don't have the attractions in the zoo. You know what we could do? Just totally had an idea. I want to build a dinosaur forest, like walkthrough kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like every zoo has that, right? I don't know if it's like all the time, but this seems like either here or this little, actually this little plot right here is probably more acceptable for that. But like a dinosaur walk-through forest thing, they always have that, right? Oh man, I gotta put a sign down to remind myself, because I do that. I'll forget about an idea and just be like, what was the idea? So I'll just start to put signs down for myself. Dinosaur forest, there we go. Right on. All right, let's go build some more stuff over here. There we go. They always have those, and they're always, oh, exactly, yes. I need to look and see if on the workshop they have if anyone's built some, like, you know, well, I mean, they just kind of inevitably be janky just because we'd have to use art shapes and stuff. But see if someone's built some dinosaurs. Carlos would be totally down for that, wouldn't he? I mean, Carlos is kind of known for the skeletal part of the dinosaurs, but maybe him or someone else could... Wait, isn't Wyatt really into dinosaurs too? There's a few of you that are like, you zoo nerds there that are also really, really into dinosaurs and prehistoric and stuff like that. So... if anyone feels like making some dinos, whoop whoop. My local zoo has a climbing trail above some enclosures at the edge of the zoo. That sounds awesome, which is pretty neat. I'll get to recreate that with me, just starting a recreation of that zoo. Yeah. His entire dinosaur area, Drew. We streamed it a few weeks ago, and it's art-shaped dinosaurs. Wait, what? Oh, zoo and towers and oh yeah, it does. Oh my god, it does. I'm gonna go steal all the dinosaurs from there. Oh, I want to go work on that right now. No, stop. Stay here. My ADHD is taking over. I'm going to try and contain it. I totally forgot about our Jurassic... oh yeah, because it's working on a Jurassic Park section to that entire area. I've been in that zoo at least once before. I've built in there before. Sounds pretty bad. You know, 3D Gizmo, just one of these days, if you could just not be that meme of the kids screaming in the back of the car, that'd be so nice. Why can't you be normal? Ah! It's just like where do you think that I want the center of this to be? Fucking out yonder or there? Like where? Okay, I can't think about it too much because I know my head will hurt. And it's fine. I like the dinosaur. Oh, I like dinosaurs really. This is about the prehistoric kingdom. Yeah, that game looks sick. If not for just the builder, yeah, it looks really good. They look like they saw what Jurassic World Evolution or whatever that game was, and we're like, okay, they messed that up royally, and it was really easy not to mess it up. So let's just make a game that's like Operation Genesis for 2020 or whatever, you know? Just don't mess that up. That's all we have to do. And it looks like they nailed it. Like, I'm kind of okay that these are kind of sideways and stuff like that. That's why I'm not really trying to rotate them much. It kind of fits the aesthetic that we're going for. Oh, there we go. You get to pick 2 or more of them. That's the thing. You get to pick 2 or more things that are going bobbly wobbly. And then it evens out those 2, and it's like, oh, I know what you want to do now. Skeletons, though, isn't it? No, not in Zooton Tower. No, some people have made art-shaped dinos. So, yeah, Zooton Tower hasn't been on my YouTube channel or anything really. There will be a YouTube about it, a YouTube video about it for sure. Eventually, once it's finished, but it's mainly been on my Discord channel there. So. Isn't paleontology just a sub-thingy of zoology? Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree, Crocs. I'd agree to that. I always associate the 2 of them. Yeah, it's definitely not like when I see that there's a dinosaur, like one of those dinosaur forests or anything in a zoo. It totally isn't like off-putting or like random. Like, wow, why'd they have that? You know what I mean? But they are usually very shitty. They're usually like it was like a good idea in like the late 80s, early 90s, and then the idea kind of like it lost its like flavor a little bit with the general public, but they still did it because they're like, okay, we invested all this money into these like dinosaur props, so we're just gonna use them until so like even today, like they'll get some new ones. Like I do see some YouTube videos from travel vloggers or whatever that, you know, they'll go to some and they'll be like high tech, you know, all new hydraulics and like yada yada yada. But then there's definitely some that are like, wow, you can definitely see the mechanical arm sticking out of that T-Rex right now or something, you know what I mean? So have you or will watch Camp Cretaceous? It was kind of a kiddie but still pretty good. No, I never heard of that before. It's a lot older than JWE. It's been in development for like 10 years and had 3 reboots. Has it really, Alexis? Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. But they still I guess like the thing I was saying with it stands is like it looks like they just still like got it right. Even though it's been in development that long, it's, I don't know. JW just frustrates me because I loved Operation Genesis back in the day with Jurassic Park. It was great. It was so much fun, and it's just like I was so pumped when I heard that like Frontier was getting Jurassic Park license and they were going to build a game for it and everything. I was like, oh my god, like could you imagine even a little bit? Like I wasn't expecting a full on like Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster kind of builder, not at all. But it's like even if we could have gotten like a 10th of it, it would have been amazing. And if they didn't, it's just so disappointing. The whole game was just a giant disappointment for me. It was just annoying. Like, it was just not fun to play. It's like, wait, so my scientist is gonna let dinosaurs out of their enclosures because they're mad at me because I didn't give them enough attention? Okay. I didn't realize that I hired like an emo like 13-year-old to be my lead scientist. Like, how is that a gameplay element? So yeah, it's a subfield of zoology. There you go. Right. I'm super into both studies nonetheless. Right. With bits of plaster falling off, like a saber tooth missing its tooth. Exactly. Yes. Which kind of like, you know, adds a bit of the character to it. I mean, not gonna lie, I almost prefer my, you know, prehistoric animal recreations to have bits of falling off skin and teeth and all that fun stuff. I wouldn't have it any other way. But I'm also into like, you know, I'm also one of those people that if I had the choice of going out to like, for like lunch, let's say, if I had the choice of going out to somewhere that was like really, really nice and had great reviews and stuff like that, and a place that was like, I don't know, behind like a gas station and was a little bit run down and like you sat outside and they gave you paper plates, I'd probably choose that place over like the really, really, really nice place. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be wait, what letter am I? I keep coming over here and looking. Venture. Okay, I know how to spell. 9 times out of 10, I find those places better than the really, really upscale or more expensive or whatever places. Little off the beaten path places. Where you're like, the cleanliness, you know, we're just going to put it in the back of our head for some of them and not concern ourselves too much. But, you know, the food is just like, they haven't changed the recipe in like 90 years. And, yeah. They've been cooking out of the same like cast iron skillet for the same amount of time and never cleaned it or whatever. You know, just like little things like that. It's just like, you know, you put those in the back of your head and you just roll with it. But it's just like, oh my God, it's so good. There's a few barbecue places up here in Illinois, or yeah, Northern Illinois that are like that. You wouldn't think barbecue when you think Northern Illinois at all, but we have some really, well, a lot of it's, we have a really big, heavy Southern African-American population that came here a lot during the Underground Railroad times. So we have like a really, really predominant, again, African-American culture here, which is awesome. So because we get like a bunch of different like different foods from a bunch of different cultures and stuff like that. And a lot of it is barbecue from down there. So we just get like the best barbecue from around here, which you would never think of it, but we do. You refunded on Steam. See, like, that's why I feel, I mean, whatever, but it is what it is. Like, I got the game, I got JWE for free on, through Frontier and everything, but it's just like, man, that even couldn't rose-colored glasses me enough to, recommend it. All right, I need to fill this back here, which that shouldn't be too hard to do. It's a JW TV show taking before, during, and after the events of the movie. All episodes are not. Oh, I saw a trailer for that. I feel like, or one of the episodes popped up, but yeah. Hey, Oscar, what's up, buddy? How are you? Been a little bit. All right, let's see. What are we gonna put below this sign here? Actually, I'm just gonna kind of encase it, and we need. Tiempo Ace. 40 minutes. We got about 40 minutes, my friends. For those of you that didn't hear at the beginning of the stream, I do have to stay time stingent today because I do have a crap load of stuff to do. We just have a lot of just stuff to do. We had a busy work week. Like, we had a really busy work week. We both did. So today is the day to catch up with stuff. And again, that's gonna have to sign off at noon, even though I can already tell I'm gonna not want to do that at all. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that came with the koala. Where's some more of the dead tree? Like, these might work out okay, but they're the same. Oh, no, they're not really the same color as it, so that'll actually work out. If I hear you, it has been a bit, yeah, buddy. Doing good. Yeah, I took a little bit of a break there over the summer, didn't I? So, yeah. When you said behind a gas station, reminds me of this restaurant near where my grandparents lived like 20 years ago. It's probably still standing. Yeah, you know, those, again, yeah, exactly. Those little, those little just hole in the wall places. You know, no advertising usually. Nothing, or wait, do we have more of them under, excuse me. Under that might be it. Can I change the color? I can, but that's it right there. Prehistoric Kingdom will basically be planned to. Yes, Micah, that's absolutely, and I can't wait. Is there like a release date for that? I know. I think it was Alexis earlier that said this is like they're under the 3rd rendition of the game or something like that. But is there a release date for that now? I'm kind of passively following it, to be honest. I whenever there's like a major video that comes out showcasing some more of the builder and stuff like that, I'm just like, yes. How do you feel about Dev bringing back Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? I think it's great. It's a great game. It was kind of a travesty that it was taken off of Steam because Atari is a worthless company. And yeah, it's always great when a fantastic title makes a return to to the general public there. I'm not gonna get it. At least I don't have any intention to really right off the bat. But it's definitely an awesome thing. And that means that Frontier got paid, and they're going to continue to get paid by selling it, which they should. Because if you guys don't know the story of that, basically Frontier made the game RCT3 through Atari. Like Atari hired Frontier to make RCT3. And then Atari decided that they didn't need to pay Frontier what they initially said they would, and they were out like I think $2 or $3 million, $3 million, a lot of money. And yeah, they had like a 10-year court battle over it, and I think Atari just had to like overturn all of their RCT3 stuff and give Frontier monies and all that fun stuff. So good, because Atari is a worthless POS of a company. Don't get it twisted ever. They are a scummy, scummy, scummy company. Do not give them monies. I think we could put like some foliage draping over top of this now. Actually, I'm obsessed with Spanish moss now because I kind of forgot we had it in game. And then when I did my swamp build, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. We have Spanish moss in this game. Although it doesn't really fit this aesthetic right now. Actually, that does. That totally does. Sometime early 2021. Gotcha. I think they want early access out next summer, but their dates are very soft and not solid promises. Sure, yeah, it sounds like they're, you know, and that's totally fine too. If a company is like actively, or a developer is actively repurposing and reorganizing and just, you know, making the best product that they want to make, I usually am not going to fault them, especially if they're not doing stuff where they're releasing the game in like buggy, there we go, buggy state or whatever, just to get money. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I hope they take all the time they need to release a solid product. It was up in middle of who knows nowhere in Michigan. Man, they did have some good jams though. Not jams, like jam. Yeah. Speaking of good, the sign looks awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked for how this is turning out now. There's another one of those things, I think, who was it, Toves and I? Yeah, Toves was mentioning, you just kind of keep plugging away at a thing until it'll start to look like a thing. Or, you know, maybe it won't. And that's not always the worst thing either, because sometimes out of that thing that, you know, like here, if we're starting to make a sign, right? Maybe this sign doesn't look cool. I think it does, but, you know, maybe we have another idea. We're like, oh, I like this pole with the Spanish moss going up, and maybe we could turn this into like, you know, I'm going to turn that into like a light pole now. I don't like the sign, but I like this little thing going on. So I'm going to take this, bring it off to the side like this, and then let's go into our lights and turn it into like a rustic bayou looking lamp pole or something, right? You know, I mean, so it's like if something doesn't turn out, it's always not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, sure, there we have kind of the start of like a lamp post kind of thing. So just keep plugging at it. Keep plugging at it, show. On Twitter said Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition is going to be free on Epic Games store on launch from 24th through October 1st. Wow. That's pretty nifty. Then how much is it after that, I wonder? I'd say like 10, right? 10 or 12 bucks for RCT3 Ultimate Edition, which I'm assuming means it has all of the packs and stuff like that in it. I want to put something right here. We need like a logo or something. We just need something. Right there. Something off in the distance. Somewhere over the rainbow. We just take like the whiteness here. Just kind of highlight in the details a little bit more, I guess. Or like box it in with white here, and then just something, yeah, something in the middle there. I gotta think of something to put in the middle there. Something in the middle there. Did that just make a kissing noise at me? Oh, because of favorites? That's an interesting noise to use for favorites. I've never noticed that before, because I usually don't have the sound on as much for Planet Zoo or anything. Speaking of, the sound design in these games is great. Because then I can always tweak it and add later. Oh yeah, it's tough for me to say, okay, I'm done, moving on. If it wasn't for like content and YouTube and stuff like that, oh god, I'd totally move on very, very fast from stuff. Or I would stick around, that's what I meant to say. Stick around with stuff, I would feel like, for a long time. Are these gonna fit? Oh, you're a little bit too small. That's okay. I wonder what changes they are actually going to do to the game, if any at all. Oh no, they're probably not any at all. Just optimize it, and then just release it with all the DLCs and expansion, or all the expansions. Because forgot, when RCT3 was out, we were still calling them expansion packs. They would come with significant changes. But yeah, no, it'll have all the expansions with it and be optimized for today's systems and stuff like that, and for the digital market. Just tweaking everything a ton, and then finally getting a good outcome after the 5th or 50th attempt. Right. Yep, you might not, again, yeah, like you said, your 50th attempt, you might finally be like, okay, now it halfway looks like what I initially wanted it to look like 3 hours ago. And then you're still like, okay, now I can start building. God, yeah, there's been so many times where I booted up something. I was like, okay, I just need to build like a cover for a bench real quick. That'll probably take me like, 20 minutes just real quick. And then 3 hours later, I'm like, yeah, but if I just tweak this a little bit, it'll look cool. And then from this perspective, and it's like, oh, fuck me, I'm 3 hours in and I've still haven't even built this bench cover. Kind of like right now, like I spend way too much time, like I want to build something in the middle of this right here, but I'm not sure what it is, so I'm just kind of going through all the pieces slowly but surely and being like, okay, I could probably, that's not, it might fit in, but, I don't know. It's just undecisiveness. Indecisiveness. Indecisive. Undecisive? In. It's indecisive, right? I don't want to be dumb. Hold on. Indecisive. Okay. There's no such word as... Is there such word as undecisive? Undecisive. No. There we go. There we go. Put a park map. No, that wouldn't make sense right here. This is a entrance sign into a children's play area. We can put a park map overall, definitely, but just not right there. I just put some ropes up. What do you look like behind? That might be a thing. Toasty. There's not much like North American, I guess, theme. Oh yeah, there is. Kinda. But we need more. And I think for me is a struggle, does this magenta light look better than this pink light? Right? Yeah, right. You're just like, oh my god. Yep, I understand that struggle. Again, like if I wasn't making content and I like didn't give myself deadlines or anything, I would sit there forever. It would be horrendous. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would actually. No, I actually do like giving myself a deadline and like being like, okay, it's time to move on. Time to move on. Go, move now. I'm gonna do this. You know why? Because I can. It's fine. And I actually like this lattice work kind of thing. You know what? No, it doesn't look good. See, there's my normal thought process right there. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. It looks fine. It's fine. It's perfect. Just do it. No, it sucks. Don't do it. there's my thought process for Planet Zoo. However, that was a little bit too much thick, boys. I think I'm gonna dig on this. Yeah. I can get this to work kind of right. This is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm about that. Except now the letters are a little bit too small. It's fine, just leave it. Okay, that's good enough right now. That looks good enough. I probably will come back to it, kind of like Toes and everyone was saying, where you kind of gonna come back to. Oh, I understand. It's part of. Okay. Ship. I didn't mean to attach all that. That's okay. We'll just detach the rest of it. Attach. Oh shit. Go and delete that. Add that. All right. Now we have just the Juan building. There we go. I've been building a lizard building for a week and can't decide on the gardening in the front. When I think lizards, and it could just totally throw this out the door too, because it could be totally different. I usually think like a succulent kind of thing, or like a desert like garden bit. And we just got some of those really cool kind of big succulents and big, not tropical, but kind of desert from the Australia pack. That's what I think. Actually, right over here is what I kind of think of. Wyatt Andrews did a little bit here. I think this garden in front of like a lizard kind of building, I think that's kind of what I would think there. But again, your thing could be totally different theme. So like the wood on the front adds a nice touch. Yeah, little detail work, right? Little accent. All right, where's a person? There's a person. Perfect. Why am I getting him? I have Frank. So I think what I'll do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna have it. Yeah. And make it go by 2. Okay. And then we're actually gonna take these and move it into the more, center, like, oops. There we go. Yeah, I like how that turned out. That would definitely be a cool display. Loved that in the last video. Why Andrews? Yeah, he knocked it out of the park. Definitely flying. Have to think about it, but thanks. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's what's great about the community, right? Just keep throwing ideas out. Something will stick, maybe. That looks good. Thanks, Oscar. Yeah, no, that did turn out pretty nice. And I have a few more ideas we're gonna put up around it to really build it up some more. We're gonna put some fake rocks and yeah, we're gonna make this look really nice. It's gonna look nice. Get a drink. Drink time. Oh, good old tea. So for rocks over here, I think we're gonna go with temperate. Temperate. Yep. Let's see. Gives you movie theater. Ooh, that gives me an idea. What if we put like an amphitheater back in here? You know, like an educational amphitheater kind of area where they get like bird shows and I don't know, other educational shows and stuff like that. Sabers, you may have given me an idea there, my friend. That kind of feels like it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you could have like the Wild Woods Theater or something like that, right? Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about that now. You know what else go good right here is probably a little fountain. Space for it to fit size. Oh yeah. We have all this big area to fit this whole thing here. I don't even think we're gonna use up that. I really think that it'll come up to like maybe here-ish and we could split it. And then put another attraction over here. But we'll see. We'll see, absolutely. Let me text my wife back real quick. Apparently our vet lost Murphy's, our dog's chart with all of his records. Cool. Fountains. So, yeah, I think we could put a little fountain here and look neato speedo. You know, Toledo Zoo in Ohio has a massive amphitheater, and they host concerts and stuff there as well. Not sure if that's what you think of, but maybe an idea. I wasn't thinking that big, but that could be really. There's not to say that we couldn't have two amphitheaters, because this amphitheater, I'm thinking of maybe the amphitheater is the wrong word. Little like theater, probably actually, because it's not going to be an amphitheater like dug down. But I would think of like a little wilderness theater where it would maybe hold like, I don't know, maybe 50 people, you know, like with like a little stand right here, a little stand right here, and a little stand right here. So like 3 seating stands with like 3 rows, like 3 benches going back or whatever each. I don't know if I'm making sense. And then just like a little itty bitty half circle right here of a stage. However, that amphitheater idea could be kind of neat right in here. Because I have this little pocket of zoo, and it would be away. Ooh, it wouldn't be away from animals though, because it would have to be away from animals. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. Because a theme park I went to, it's not a zoo, but a theme park I went to had a big amphitheater concert place like that. And it was placed on the outskirts. We could maybe put it over here. Because I'm not really expanding out anymore, but we can maybe put something like that over here. It's a good idea. I love the ideas. All right, let's build a fountain. Building the fountain. If you see the stream start to kind of buckle a little bit, kind of locking up, it's on my end. It's not your computer or anything, so just so you know. Yeah, ever since Carlos's awesome build and Wyatt, the zoo has definitely started to lag a bit. You also notice the lack of guests now? We have had to boot out the guests. Wyatt did that during his build, and I have not put them back in since, really. There's 6 people lost in the zoo somewhere, but not really concerned about them. Okay, so let's do... That's pretty tall. Do one middle one with some small stuff surrounding. Okay. Yeah. Then we're gonna make this very rustic themed fountain. Definitely, you know, fit in with that theme there. Columbus Zoo also has a small stage thing too. They've got a few for different events. Yeah, I think Brookfield Zoo has 2 of them as well. One of them is like you're saying, like kind of a private, more like event kind of thing. And fucking YouTube. Bosley! What's up, buddy? Good to see you. But yeah, one of them is like a really small thing where it only holds like a handful of guests, and the other one's like a big private event kind of thing. But if y'all don't know Mr. Pawsley there, I can't remember if I did this for Tove's Play, but Pawsley and Tove's there, make sure y'all are go checking out their channels. I'm sure you know. You are being censored. Because YouTube is dumb. Sometimes. But luckily we're playing a game, you may have heard of this game before, where I don't really have to pay attention too much. On stream. What are we gonna surround this with? Let's pause it real quick so it's easier. Probably logs. I think logs are the better option. These logs have become my favorite thing. Because I didn't know that these were recolorable, and ever since I learned that, these are like great for like kind of northeast United States, like dockside theming and stuff like that, but that's not what we're going for here. I need a rustic log. Yeah, no, Pawsley, you are being censored, but I need to still tone down the Fegan YouTube bot, because it is it's running rampant. It's been super fun dropping in, Drew. I'll see you around. Good luck with your fountain. Hey, thanks, bud. Oscar, always good to see you as well. Hopefully get to see some more of you in future streams and everything. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. I think Columbus has some different shows. They had a Jungle Jack Hanna. Oh, Jack Hanna. Themed one that I saw in Secrets of the Zoo. Nice. I forgot about Jack Hanna. Okay, morbid question. Is he still alive? And if so, which I feel like he should be, unless he, like... but if so, then is he still doing the thing? Still being the Jack Hanna? We could probably raise this a bit. Yeah, he is just retired. Yeah. Okay, for sure. Oops, bring that back. it work out. Okay. It's almost like a fire pit, to be honest with you. Yeah, more so than a fountain. But I'm gonna try and put some stones around it real quick. Get this looking a little bit better. Oh, we got about 15 minutes, folks, unfortunately. Maybe a little bit longer. Kind of, actually, honestly, it depends when my wife gets back in from her stoof there. I know what we'll do. Instead of just the one, I'm gonna actually multiply this around maybe 2 more times. It will just let me no, just we're gonna separate this as well, make it its own thing. A little bit easier to, yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, what if we did like this, where it's like, it almost looks like geysers, I guess. And spin it so that, you know, a little bit of difference with it. The cladding pieces? Oh, the rock cladding? I know. It's, they're lifesavers for doing more jagged rock. Exactly, yes. And they help get that kind of mixture of like fake rock look almost, a bit. Is this even? This needs to come over just a bit. However, I do have to say, yeah, yep, fake rock looks. Wyatt, he took this idea from Legion or someone else in Bro Nation, but the usage of the plaster walls in like squares, basically, just like, or you know, cubes, you just make cubes out of them essentially. And then yeah, putting them kind of like this, I don't even know how to explain it, but just, you know, cubed up like this, I think that looks really, really good with the fake rock look, especially the fake rock against like a building look. I've been trying to get this kind of feel with the in-game rocks for a while, and just, yeah, it's such a good idea to do with the plaster walls and everything like that. So I'm totally gonna, and yeah, all you see, it's literally just cubes, like, or rectangles. Like this is a rectangle, this is another rectangle, this is a cube, square, just different sizes of them, just rotated. Show. I think this is delayed. I better refresh. Refresh. There we go. Welcome back, Falsley. Yeah, right. So it looks just like a fake like wall set or rock set that you'd see at a zoo or something like that. That's just so cool looking, like modern art interpretations of a rock wall. Yeah, right. And that's a lot of times what you'll see at zoos there is just kind of the interpretation of instead of, you know, or it's, yeah, like it's always cladding or it's built by hand, so it's fake rock and looks really good, but it's still got that little bit of, like, you can tell it's fake kind of. Welcome back, Drew. Regular content again. Yeah, we're gonna try, you know. I figure I do 3 days a week and 1 day streaming. That seems pretty good. Give myself a day in between, because I'm too lazy to do consistent uploads every day. Those of you that do uploads every day, you're crazy. I don't know what to tell you. You're crazy people, or you just aren't lazy like me. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely been a good time coming back to more consistent stuff there. Surprised how many of you have kind of stuck around. I was expecting to only get, like, you know, a handful of you watching every time, but definitely been pleasantly surprised. It's hard. I am in a CBA mood now. CBA. Call Brendan Aberwitz. I don't know Brandon Aberwitz. I can't call him. Let's put a planter around this. I mean, I like that. I like that. We all need whatever Paul is drinking. The volume of output is nuts. I'm saying. I'm gonna start to see one of his great ideas from a content creation standpoint is that some of the stuff he doesn't do. He just reviews. That's kind of what I did with these last two things of Thornton Hills Zoo, where I had other people do the work for me and then I show it off on the YouTube channel kind of thing. That's not so bad, but it's still like providing a content kind of thing that people want to see. Yeah. It's called insomnia. Yeah, well that's, you know, whatever the doctor is prescribing these days and calling it. No, I totally understand. Well, I think I read something on that you posted, Paulsley, about your workflow that really resonated with me. And we don't have to get too much into it or anything, but about, you know, having, I like to call them anxiety days, where just sometimes the thought of recording and just even building is overwhelming to the point of no. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I am too. But yeah, I kind of fell into that trap a little bit of the daily upload, and it wasn't even pressure. It was just, but yeah, I would start to get the anxiety upload where I was just like, oh my god, I'm putting too much thought into this, and I'm done. My brain is just shutting off for 3 months. So yeah, personality disorder, dude. It's okay. People know how. Batch recording is key for me. That's it, absolutely. I've done that now. Not this coming week, but like last week, I had all my recordings done for the whole week. Didn't have to really think of it, and it was just such a mind relief. You know, it was just a stress reliever. And I you know, I get it from people outside perspective, like, okay, you guys, whatever, you make like 20-minute videos and yada yada. It's like, yeah, I know, but you know, lay off me. My brain's weird, okay? I need to think of a fence to make for this area. But first, we're actually going to build inside here. So first, we're going to build the initial structure that people go into. I'm literally never ahead of my schedule. I know, and like I did it for the first time last week, and it felt so fucking good. Like it was literally the best thing, because like all week I was like, you know, just like I could, again, not that it's that much of a burden or anything like that, but it was just so nice just to know that like I was cleared. You know, the slate was clean. I was just good to go, and I just had to mark or advertise and stuff. It's definitely a good feeling. 20-minute speed build is 8 hours of work. You deserve more respect, dude, and more stuff. I appreciate you, except you give me too much credit because I've done one speed build in the past. Whatever. I stopped doing speed builds, except for my habitat builds. My one-off habitat builds, I try and do speed builds. But like Thornton Hills Zoo, I'm not recording right now. I'm just streaming. Thornton Hills, I just build and show it off kind of thing. And I understand that that's kind of shoot myself in the foot a little bit, but it's just kind of like how I like to build, you know. And I just like the kind of general chit chat and almost treating episodes not as podcasts, because I don't want to ramble people's ears off at all, but kind of treating them like podcasts. But like, here's what I did. Here's my thought process behind it. Where is? I thought we just had this new wood set in game. Oh, but you can't recolor it. Heckin' doodle. We need a wood panel set that we can recolor in game. So I'll use the bamboo's fine. You're like 5 weeks ahead of videos at the moment, and my insomnia is so bad right now. I've got time to play without recording. It's odd. Yeah, isn't it? Like you get to actually, that's awesome, dude, that you're more than a month ahead of time schedule. Excuse me. Bleh. That's fucking sweet though. That's gotta be a great feeling. But yeah, like you get to just play some games now. So what's that like? What's it like just to, you know, be like, I'm gonna play a video game? Oh shoot. my friend's wedding today, and she's trying to do a Zoom call right now. Yeah, it's one of my kind of close friends' wedding today, and she's not being very responsible with it, just to be blunt. So she's like, "You guys have to come. I hope you come." Yeah. It's like, yeah, dude, but you're gonna cram 150 people into a wedding venue. Like, no, not now. So a Zoom call, yeah, I'll have to do a Zoom call with her. Yeah, right, Toes? 5 weeks. I'm not good at knowing when to call it done. Yeah, and that's, again, I think that you really have to, that can be an issue with those of us that, I mean, it's kind of a lot of us that, what's the word? Yeah, you just have to call it, right? Sure, we can probably all make something way better and way more awesome if we just kept plugging away at it, but you gotta find that middle ground. Go in a hazmat suit. I know, right? That would be the only way that we could do it. We have to be really, my wife, Michaela, she has a weakened immune system because of type 1 diabetes. For those of you that don't know, that's the type where you were born with it. Or no, she just got it because her body decided to hate her one day, not because she ate too many like Twinkies or something. So we just have to be like dumb careful during this whole thing. Which sucks, but it is what it is. It's just a year. Joachim! I think that's how you pronounce your name there. If I mispronounced, my bad. Wow, 5 weeks. You just started a YouTube channel. Wow, welcome to the YubTub content creation. It's fun. You make Planet Zoo stuff? It's fun, it's fun. Always have fun with it. I know we're sitting here being typical YouTubers like, oh god, I had to record a video. But no, it's fun. It's always fun. It's more work than fun. Well, and when you get to a certain point, it starts to actually, it does become work. There's different levels of content creation, especially when you're not just dealing with YouTube and you start to hit a certain, I won't even say sub-mark, but you just start to hit like a certain mark where you're not just uploading videos. Like, yeah, you don't just upload a video, then your day is done. Then you have to go do social media. Then you need to go do marketing. And then you need to go handle, if you're doing merch, you need to go handle your merch stuff real quick. Then you need to go, you know, it is a job. It's at a certain point when you start to make money off of it, it is a job. Which, I mean, is one that it's a pretty awesome job, but it's still a job. I had to put in like 70 hours a week, easier to work full-time. Yeah, right, just to get to that point where you're now able to put in 5 weeks of content ahead, right? To get to that point, though, dude, I fucking remember your come up was spectacular. I mean, yeah, you started out Planet Zoo. I think I had like 1,000 more subs than you, and now you're at, I don't even know anymore, like 30,000 or something, you know, amazing like that. You put the fucking work in. You had a plan. You hit up the right people for advice, and you listen to that advice, and look what happens. So yeah, no, it's, you put the work in. Not luck. Not luck. So the girl, yeah, here in Sweden. Hey, Sweden. Really no COVID anymore. Hopefully it's not going to be bad again. Yeah, as you can tell by my accent, I'm from the US, so we are just kind of, yeah, we won't get into how we're doing. That's 70 hours for you and not someone else. Yeah. 33,000. You could fill a football stadium, and I'm saying football is in like your way of football, not the US or the American way of football. But you could fill like a small to medium-sized football stadium. Do you ever think of that? Like you attract more people than like some smaller league football teams. I don't know if they're teams or squads or whatever you call them, but I always try and put that in perspective, or try and have people like remember the perspective of like, oh yeah, I only got like yada yada subsidy or whatever. I'm like, dude, if you were at like a football stadium or like a high school stadium, you would have packed that place, right? I mean, think of it like that, or like a NASCAR stadium or something or whatever. You could have packed that place with how many subs you have. Have 2 video games going up and 1 streaming. Nice, good. Makes me sad as so many people can't grow and are so much better than me. That's where the, you know, I understand what you're saying for sure. But that's where it's not a matter of how good you are at a game, ever. Like, that is some of the biggest, like, I think misconceptions people have with games, especially like with Fortnite and like first-person shooters and stuff. People are like, well, I'm the best at this game, therefore, you know, it's a coding thing. It's an if and their question. So if I'm good at this game, therefore I will be great at YouTube. No. YouTube has almost nothing to do with, especially gaming, with how quote-unquote good someone is at the game, in my opinion, and which I think is correct. So there. It's totally about putting in the right SEO work. If you don't know what SEO is, then you need to start looking there first. It's about, you know, doing consistent upload times. It's about, yes, having content that people are searching out, which before then relates back to trends and looking at SEOs and doing market research. There's a lot that goes, you don't just throw up a video, put a funny title with it, no description, no tags, no channel tags, no channel art, no channel profile art, no description of your channel. Like, you don't just throw up YouTube, like, sure, sometimes it happens and you'll get a viral video that goes viral. But is that consistent? Typically, no. To be consistently good, you gotta put the work in. And I've been to that point a few times with Planet Zoo where I've just totally squandered it for like this, that, or the other reason, and I've had to start up. That's why these videos that I put up now, like I have 3,500 subscribers now, which is a huge number for me. But I only get like 300 to 500 people watching, unless it's like an Australia DLC or like this recent build, the aquarium build, will get a lot of hits. And I knew it would because it's different for Planet Zoo and it looks amazing. So I knew that would go well. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what I'm rambling now about content creation. Is this too tall? It's bad news, say. Used to live and work in Cali. Yeah, Cali's still shut down completely. So I have a lot of friends running from fires or stuck at home over the... Yeah, Cali is just a mess right now, unfortunately. And I feel for the people living there. To appreciate YouTubers and the work that is put in. Sure, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's like a little peel behind the curtain. And again, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we are trying to make fun content videos for all y'all and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I guess sometimes it is nice for people to know the kind of work that goes into it still, to have some fun. Also, super important to update things weekly/monthly. Go on a bit. I'm just curious. I'm probably know what you're talking about, but I'm kind of curious what you mean to update things weekly/monthly. If you could expand upon that, sir. We need to shoot off and cook some dinner. Dinner time! Catch you on the next one. Hey, Tobes, always good seeing you, buddy. And I'm going to start that group message about that zoo project here soon. I didn't forget about you. I didn't start it or anything. So, but yeah. But have a good one, bud. Always good to see you. What was I doing? I researched YouTube knowing nothing. Without any help, the advice I got, I wouldn't be where yeah, no, I'm fucking 100%. Paying it forward is everything. Oh, I know what I need. That's the way I view it, is paying it forward from people that are kind enough to say, yeah, I've been here, I've done that. Now let me, you know, help you. Because someone helped me get where I am. Cool, have a good one, Toes. Working on it. Think of starting, getting all systems working, and then doing how to start. Oh, for videos. Yeah. Right. Yep. You really gotta think of what people are searching out. That's a really big one. What are people looking for? My highest viewed video is a path tutorial, because so many people don't know how to do pathing in Planet Zoo or anything. So whenever like a new DLC or anything, I can always tell when there's a new influx of players, because that pathing video will get like a couple hundred to a couple thousand views. Easy. Channel tags, homepage, website schedules. Don't duplicate tags. Do them fresh each video. Oops. Watch at least 2 hours of SEO videos every week and learn more. Palsley, you've surpassed my knowledge, so now you need to start teaching me things. So there you go. Actually, that's kind of true stuff, though. I need to relearn SEO because I left YouTube during the summer for about 3 months. I didn't 155 days. I didn't upload a video. That was the official time. And I know everything changed while I was gone. Like I heard from some people that SEO doesn't matter that much anymore and tags don't really matter. You need to kind of do it yourself now. Now other people are saying, yeah, no, tags are really, really good. But like you're saying, you know, switch them out and make them fresh and stuff. So yeah, the algorithm is always changing, and it's just a YouTuber's job basically to get ahead of it, to try and pop out a little bit. And we're like not a disadvantage, but we're kind of at an advantage disadvantage because we being like Palsley, Toves, and others that are kind of played these kind of games are we play in a niche category, right? So it's not like Planet Zoo is taking the charts by storm or anything for streams and stuff like that. Sure, you get like Palsley and Delady and Rudy and others that get consistent, you know, a couple thousand, tens of thousands of views every single video because they've built up an awesome community. But as far as like smaller creators getting noticed and stuff, this is a niche game and a niche category that kind of has its base already built around it. You're gonna get some new players trickling in here and there, sure, but the base is already there for players. So people kind of already have who they want to watch. Like I have my community, and it kind of crosses over a bit with Palsley's community, which kind of crosses over a bit with Mass Bandit's community, you know, which kind of trickles into this, that, and the other things community. But and then there's other switcheroos where, like, speaking like Delady, there's some people who watch Delady's videos who will never watch my videos because we have different styles of content creation. And same thing for my people. I have some people who will never watch Rudy's videos and vice versa. So this is interesting to see like different niches and stuff get how to play them out and use SEO and tags and all that fun stuff to optimize. You have several channels, so I had so much to learn. People helped me, so I'm happy to help anybody else. SEO and tags matter hugely. I gotta DM you, Palsley, if you don't mind. I gotta DM you sometime. We gotta talk. I want to talk to you. Time for dinner. Sounds good. Palsley, you're a saint among men. Always appreciate you. I don't even know what that means, but all right, have a good one, buddy. We'll see you later. From Mr. Flag Workshop, there you go. It's very interesting to hear what goes on into this. As someone far on the outside, it's obviously much more than people care to think about. Yeah, absolutely. So, cheers, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Right, yeah. Like, part of me, I love talking about this stuff because I love, I guess not gaming the system, but just optimizing the system to work best for me or whatever. I also run like, my wife and I run a website as well, so we're always kind of messing with SEOs and algorithms and stuff like that. But yeah, I understand that it can be boring for a lot of people to kind of listen to this kind of stuff, but I don't know, sometimes it might be interesting to, I guess you'd call it like peeling back the curtain, right? A little bit. All right, so the idea here is that this thing is like up on a giant, oh, you know what's wrong with it? I see what's wrong with it. I made it too long instead of kind of wide. Yeah, let's do that. That. Bam! Okay, starting over a little bit. So your zoo is 2 zoos in 1, so half the map is in Ireland and the other half is in the Caribbean. Whoa, that's a really interesting combination there. Let's do this. What time is it? Oh, I think it's time to get wrapping up, unfortunately. Sounds like the wifey is home. I hear Murphy barking. Yep. Man behind the curtain reminds me of Wizard of Oz. Well, yeah, no, if you ever like want to have, if you're kind of interested in this stuff a little bit and you want to have a bit of a, not mind trip, but just, I don't even know how to explain it, but look into how the YouTube algorithm works, or at least the assumptions of how the YouTube algorithm works, because it is some fascinating stuff. Truly, it's yeah, I it's fascinating. Example of like the algorithm. So when the algorithm is looking through videos, it's obviously looking for like bad videos, right? That's the main point of it, is it's listening and looking for bad. So the looking part is really difficult. Listening is easy. They can hear if someone says like, you know, fuck, shit, or whatever, you know, bad word. I can say it now because we're more than 30 seconds into the video, and the first 30 seconds are where advertisers care the most. So if you don't swear or anything in the first 30 seconds, then the algorithm doesn't care about swearing. Anyways, excessively. Images are another thing, because what it does is the algorithm will come through, and let's say it's looking at this image on the screen here. Hello. It'll look at the image on the screen here, and it'll pull like, okay, this hex code, this color hex code, and this one. And then it'll basically do an algorithm over here, a math problem, a very complicated one, to be like, okay, this is a red barn with a brown roof with tree stumps under it. That's okay. All those things are okay. But if it was like, you know, someone being punched or whatever, and there was blood or whatever, then it would be like, you know, it would mark it and say, no good, we need to flag this video. So that's where the complications come in, because you have people who are now like masking videos with like filters over them. So sometimes you'll see like an image is, what they'll do is they'll like mirror it. They'll mirror the image. So it still looks like the same one, but it's mirrored. So the hex code is technically different. Or they'll put like Snapchat filters over it. So there's like snow falling. So when the hex code takes it over, it still looks like the image, but there's snow falling over it. So the hex image is different, so it doesn't register as a bad thing. So that's where the complication comes in, and that's where the YouTube algorithm kind of gets complicated for regular users who get dinged with it, because yeah, it's just hard to mathematically compute to a computer bad and good things, basically, right? Because you gotta remember, everything's math. Everything is math with it. You have to compute it all back to a basic math problem to make it work. So yeah, again, that's just like a snippet of it. If you're interested in it, definitely look into the YouTube algorithm, because it's an ever-changing beast. I think we'll put some rocks at the base of this real quick, and then I do have to get wrapping up, because then we have to kind of get going on our projects today, our IRL projects. You got any plant? Where's that? Oh, right there. Well, that's a pretty plant. It's colorful, so we got to keep it inside so it doesn't. It is an indoor plant, yes. And we actually need to keep this open because they can run through it. There we go. That's really interesting. I've heard about people screwing over the system, and that in turn screws over everyone. Exactly. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll be looking into that. Yeah. Again, if you have, it sounds like you do, you know, have a little bit of interest in this kind of stuff. Definitely just, I don't. Who was one that did a really good video on it? Nerd City. Nerd City did a fantastic video. I'm actually going to link it because it's really easy to look up. Nerd City YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, why are there numbers on your...
Well, there it was. Let me put this in chat real quick. There we go. That is a good video to kind of go off of, to start off of. So what is this going to be? That is a great question. We should relate it back to Zoo, shouldn't we? This is going to be like a playhouse, basically. And this whole area is like a play area for kids, like an educational play area. So, show. Thanks, yeah, no problem. Want to message you in your server. Did you kick me? I'm going to mail you poop. No, I didn't. So I don't know. I don't ever kick anyone, to be honest with you. You have to annoy the shit out of me for me to kick anyone. I think I've kicked one person out of my Discord server before. And had to block them because they would send me messages like every other day. Or no, like every day, like 4 or 5 times a day asking if I was going to upload a video or something. I was like, okay, stop. But no, yeah, message me, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, this is, again, that's going to be a little playhouse, and there's going to be like a little bridge coming from here. They're going to be able to walk up here. There's going to be like a whole, like, upper section going on, so it's a little bit hard to see right now. I can see it in my brain. Y'all can't see it, though. We'll get there. We'll get there, I think. So actually, in that case... Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Again, if you want to get, if you want to see reference images that I'm looking at, y'all can look up. I'm looking at, in Google, I typed in Woodland Adventure Minnesota Zoo. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for it. Oh, great. Oh, great. Maybe that's why you were kicked the first time, because you kept sharing images of koalas being punted. You're going to post a new update on the workshop. The new update for Thornton Hills, it is up on the workshop, my friend. You can go to the recent video for Thornton Hills Zoo, and there is a link to yeah, this aquarium build and everything. So you will get the zoo as it is right now, minus what I am building right here. So yeah, definitely check out the recent YouTube video, and the links in the description. Looks like a house in Sweden. It kind of does, doesn't it? It has that feel. I totally see what you mean. Totes my boats, see what you mean. Okay, what goes on the front of this? Oh, it has like a deck going around it. I'm all about that. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in like just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. There it is. I'm gonna try and pronounce it. Skargard? Is it literally, or Skagard? Is it Skargard? So a lot of this is going to be implied, right? So obviously guests aren't going to be able to walk on a lot of this or actually go up to it and hang out and stuff like that. So we just kind of have to use our imagination a lot, but that's still okay. Could work with your sea life team. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. I figured I pronounced it terribly, so I accept it. Okay, scoot it over a bit. And then it looks like we have to make like a rope. Oh, can you lift? We can't lift barriers, can we? You know, it'd be so great if we could just hold shift right now and lift this up top here. Dang. Ding dang. There. Hush. If you need inspiration, just type Baltic Sea or oh, for this area. I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, let's see. So it's, I think we have ropes that are just straight, right? Oh, we do. Okay, this will work out. Ooh, do we have a 2-meter version of that though? Or just a 4-meter? Oh, come on. We don't have a 2-meter. Oh, we do. Good. Okay, everything's great. You know, when I think of like Swedish theming, I think it was the old Epcot. No, that was Norwegian, wasn't it? Never mind. I'm thinking of Norwegian theming, not Swedish theming. Actually, I need a 1-meter version of this because it needs to come down like that. Are we gonna? I'll just make a different kind where it goes like this instead. This would have been my dream playset as a kid. Oh my gosh, right? Just wait till you. I don't know if you looked up the reference photo or not, but just wait till you see it all finished out. I'm not gonna do it exactly like the reference photo, but pretty dang close. Do that. All right, and then those are bamboo rope coils. It's a bit too much of a thick boy there. That's better. There we go. Do one. We going up? 2. I'll do 3 in the middle. Ooh, nuts. Actually, that's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll just make this a little bit longer. Accommodate, and then get rid of the Z fighting by that. Just looked up the reference, and I would go travel there and play myself now. Might get a few odd stares though. Yeah, maybe, you know, but just bring whatever. It's a zoo. I would say just bring, you know, go hire a young kid or something to hang out with you. Okay, can I borrow your kid? I just want to go play in the really cool looking playset. Do like Pippi Longstock's Soda Tree. Oh right. Pippi Longstockings, yeah. Alright, let's copy this over. Yeah, the chat, exactly, yep. We used to have a subscriber that would come in here a lot named Pippi Longstockings. That's what I thought. I thought of them first. No, sucks. There, just kind of hide them. No one has to know. Okay. Except that we are actually going to get rid of... Oh, whoops. This here. No, nuts. I just realized I got like all that. That's okay. Do this, rope. Get that 2-meter one in. Excuse me. It's a little bit too long. as a small details, did you made a Irish coffee house yesterday? And you made you did the windows for 3 hours. You make custom windows. Yeah, that can happen. That can definitely happen. All right, I'm gonna try and make, or no, not fully make, but just do proof of concept here for, like a suspension bridge, or like a, I don't even know how to explain it. Is there skinnier versions of this? There are. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Like those wobbly, yeah, like the wobbly ones where you walk on it and like you can jump on them and they kind of move up and down. I guess it wouldn't be exactly a suspension bridge, but I mean, that kind of looks, it's like it a bit. A little bit. Let me copy this over to the other side so I can match up with it. To my childhood here, geez, nostalgia. This whole thing will be. I wish I'd do more streaming of this, but this is gonna be the only day I stream this this build. But yeah, when this is all done, this will be a giant playground, basically. It's gonna be a ton of fun to make, I think. There we go. And that'll hook up to like a platform area over here. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a fun. Oh no, actually, this isn't gonna come out for 2 weeks. I just forgot. This coming week is Brookfield Zoo stuff. This is gonna be the only day I'm working on Thornton Hills Zoo. Yeah, the rest of the week is definitely gonna be Brookfield Zoo. So, yep, next week we'll see the completed this. Maybe more, actually. Oh, okay, last thing. Last thing, we'll put in a trap. Sneak peek that, yeah, exactly. You like Brookfield too, so win-win for you. Nice, good. It seems there's not many of you, I feel like it's either I have people in the Brookfield Zoo camp who are just like, ah, another Thornton Hills Zoo episode. Or then the opposite as well, which I get it. They're both equal but different kind of thing. Ooh, that might work out really nice. Yeah, I think that looks neat. Okay. Old tree playgrounds are gone, only Euro metal playgrounds. Only metal ones? Yeah. We have a lot of the woodland, the kind of woodland playgrounds here in the States still. So, but yeah, okay, that's gonna go ahead and do it there, folks. I have to get going, and so yeah, I'm about a half hour over the time I said I would. So cool, I'm gonna save the zoo, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little sneak peek into the next Thornton Hills Zoo episode, which again, this will be coming out in about 2 weeks. It'll be coming out probably Monday. Not this coming Monday, but the next Monday after that. So you will get to see the completed Northwoods adventure there. So yeah, this was a lot of fun there. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button there and all that fun stuff. Stay up to date with the channel and all that. And yeah, until the next live stream or anything else like that, y'all have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out.